Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
Have a pretty good matchup if you have vision advantage over the Lee Sin. And it is going to be locked in here for On Fleek. So we'll see how these early ganking junglers are going to get the...
Gank is a failed one. How about a bonanza of objectives? Except the Drake's going to take a little bit longer.
Yeah, that means that the Ripstone is going to get his health back as well. So a little bit unfortunate playing the Aatrox. It's a different kettle of fish. Is now on
spotted.
Fleek. Yeah, moves down towards the bottom side. Viper in trouble. Cocoon is going to find the Sona somehow out of nowhere. Ghost is going to get the cash in, and Sandbox strike first, and they strike hard.
And it's like a double...
No, just stop. I think everyone's clenching.
Well, Onfleek's here as well, try to dunk harder on the Sona lane.
Yep, gets delivered to control ward. Is now Swords looking for Summit. Lots of damage availability.
Him.
Remember, there is no flash. Swords just got to get in there. Okay, the flash forward does find it. Did have to invest his flash to get there, though.
With the got away with that we are seeing in game number 3.
And how cathartic is this for SKT fans and SKT in general? As we've got a fight on the top side of the map. Summit might just be dead. The Cocoon is good, and Summit has created enough distance. The turnaround is successful, but damn, it was close from Sword.
And Sona's had enough. She's done. She's backed up. She's going somewhere else.
It wants a trade-in on Summoner, I think. It's Chovy, dives in onto Dove. This is the 1v1 that you want. As Chovy is ignited, Dove now as well. Hex Drinker is activated. Chovy wanting to wait this one out. Does he land the Shuriken backflip? The answer is it doesn't even matter. But Onfleek finds the position. Tarzan's right there. And Griffin have the answer. There's a plate available. As Griffin are going to close on in.
Oh, we're going.
They feel like they need 5 people. The crescendo comes down. The Devour's there in time, though, as the teleport is going to follow up. Ghost at least is able to get some speed there. Flashes out of the way of Chovy, but they've got so many engaged choices. Viper locks down that kill, and now 5 members of Griffin are closing in on Sandbox. Infernal Chains not going to do it onto some again, but the Sona has to be careful. She's in. Yep, that's a Whirling Death. If it lands, he's dead. As there is, in fact, the Executioner's calling. Cocoon lands onto Lehens. Not going to be able to Justice Punch out of that one. Does go golden. They need to finish with this turret, as Lehens is going to go down. But no more members of Griffin go in the process. The taunt was decent to stop any follow-up.
And grouping around the Jason, looking for more. Tarzan going to get his way out. Griffin trying to 1-3-1. It's 1-2-1 at the moment. It's 2 turrets in the mid lane, and no sign of Sandbox stopping.
Yeah, and that's why we talk about non-committal CC being so powerful. You've got Rune Prison, Cocoon, all of these different buttons, and they're paying dividends now at close to 20 minutes into the game.
Griffin,
Inhibitor dead.
Griffin
no
have
options.
to fight. They have to find a team fight win here, otherwise they've been split to death.
Well, Tarzan still waiting for that resonating strike as they all converge. This is a huge pincer move, but Chovy a little bit too early. Sandbox staying grouped. On Fleek, going to go up into the air as they all dive back down again. Are we going to have the option here as Heroic Entrance does come down? Ghost trying to get the 1v1 off onto Chovy. Will have to flash to get back over the wall. The auto attacks are there. Summit is in the fight, but Ghost is down. That is the main target they're looking for, and the Rise is going to die in the end. Joker evacuates right on top of a Griffin ward. Yes, they're not going to know exactly where they were. However, that's a hell of a lot of damage. And I don't think Tarzan's going to get there in time. Whirling Death does a lot of work, in fact, on the back end as Tarzan looks for it. Doesn't quite find it, though, and he's going to go down solo. Onfleek grabs that one. Crescendo whiffs entirely as Chovy is at least creating some ruckus. Does land the Shuriken backflip, and now Lehens finds himself in the complete wrong place, and Griffin are in shambles. No Baron and no people on the map to defend. Chovy dies as well. We're very close to ace territory as it's just Viper and Sword to try and help this one. And there's no inhibitor in the mid lane.
No.
This could just be the game.
They're going to go for it, Atlas. They might be able to end it here. Griffin all over the shop. Sword trying to keep him alive.
Yeah, he does have a lot of AoE. Can he get that first kill to get the reset? The answer is no. Summit just murders him with that last overload. The fadeaway jump shot as Summit's now tanking up the turret. Doesn't fall down, which is important as Tarzan once again not going to find the hero play, and Summit have done it. Sorry, Sandbox have done it. That's a Freudian slip if ever I've heard one. Nexus goes down. Sandbox topple Griffin in a beautiful way towards the end of that game. Ghost took control of the early game, and the team fights are what did it at the end.
The coaching staff know it. Some of the players still working out their settings. They're letting it wasp up over them. We knew Griffin weren't the same as their Spring Fortune, but toppling them in the regular season is a very important scalp for the side of Sandbox Gaming. Big victory from them, largely facilitated through the Draven being the apt replacement for the Varus that was banned.